Hello there, I am Mr. Malos. I am using a text-to-speech engine because I'm too lazy to talk right now and because I'm taking big inspiration from IHS's developer Domentary on his series Phobia. Link in the description. So let's get started. A Weekend with Oscar started as a simple test game. It was originally called One Night with Oscar, but later on it would become Two Nights with Oscar. The first build was simple, but is more finished than the second build. There is a menu and a night one. There is only one character that can jump scare you in this build, which is Oscar. All the other characters hadn't been given proper AI or any AI at all. Oscar would go through a loop where he would go from cam 1 to cam 3 to cam 2, and then after he would appear at the hallway. You would have to close the door to make him leave. I wanted to put the light and door button far away from each other so the player would panic when he would appear. The other two characters was Mr. Malos and Dev. Mr. Malos does have AI, but he can't jump scare you. He had two different mechanics throughout the first build's development. The first one was basically Foxy from FNAF1. You would have to check the camera to see when he would leave. If he left the room, you would have to close the door until he returned to the camera. The reason this was scrapped was because I had trouble following the tutorial I found. Sadly, there isn't any code left of him doing this. However, luckily I still have the images of him leaving, which I will show now. After I scrapped this mechanic, I thought of a more original idea. However, it would play with Dev's mechanic, so let's get to him and then return to Malos. Dev was basically the puppet from FNAF2. I never started to code his music box, but I did make images of him in his room as well as an image of him having left the room, which you will see now. So let's get back to Malos and his new mechanic. He would have a chance to appear in Dev's camera. If he did and you then flip down your monitor, he would appear in your office. Even though I never got around to coding it, he was supposed to jump scare you after a while. To make him leave, you would have to flip up your monitor again, basically Golden Freddy. That's all for build 1. I'm just gonna show off a few more things before we end this video. There was an idea for a decoration character, which was P-Bow. He wouldn't do anything, but if you clicked on him, he would play this specific sound.
Heavy like a Brinks truck, looking like I'm TikTok, shining like a wristwatch.
I ended up removing him because he felt out of place in the office since everything else was 2D. Luckily, I still have the original render made for him, which you see now, and also his sound, which you have already heard. Even though Night 1 was never finished, there was a phone call made, which you will hear now.
Hello, can you hear me? Yes, this is the police. We have located your location and are on our way. Please remain calm and...
Sorry, police officer on the phone. It's gonna take a lot more than a phone call to stop me. Anyways, I'm on my way to kill you. By the time they're here, you'll be dead. Trust me.
Hey dear, I made you cookies.
Grandma, get out!
Hey, don't talk to your grandmother like
I
that.
don't give a shit!
How rude! Do you even know how much time I wasted on making these cookies for you?
Fun fact, the reason why there is a toilet in the office is because I asked my friend FoxyGamer what I should put in the room and he suggested a toilet. Everything else that was in the office was not suggested by any friends and was just quickly made by me as filler. And lastly, this newspaper was made by Oscar himself. I'll link to his YouTube channel in the description. Alright, thanks for watching. In the next video we will talk about the second build that was made. I hope you enjoyed the video.